Hi, this is Sheldon of Souljoy's Adventure. I'm doing this video to give a update on the start of this channel. So far, I've been hitting a few snags. One that I definitely need some help with that I'm currently trying to work on getting taken care of. Um, I originally started the idea of making this channel when 3 months after I ended up going to my first time going to Disneyland, I ended up coming across videos for Disneyland, like videos on the history of the park, um, videos of people's days in the park, and stuff that looked pretty fun. And I initially wanted to start my own channel. I wanted to do it for the opening of Galaxy's Edge. Unfortunately, I was not able to make the opening of it or the opening any of the opening weeks of it um, because at the time I still didn't have the uh, the annual passport to get taken care of. I eventually was able uh, to upgrade my annual passport, but the job that I had at the time was through a tape agency, and my assignment there ran out, and eventually got another job that paid well, but I was so busy that I wasn't able to switch over my my payment from the card that the tape agency gave me to um, my normal bank account. And finding out that I do owe some money on my account for my annual passport, which and uh, the GoFundMe account that I initially had set up, which was just for uh, to initially help out with gas, parking, any items that I was to pick up until the channel took off. I now might end up needing it to help out with getting caught up because I ended up finding out that I owe 12.45 just to get caught up on my account. Uh, and I am trying to do whatever I can to get that taken care of, but also I'm trying to also get bills and everything else taken care of at the same time. So, I was trying to get help uh, from social media with my GoFundMe before the opening of Rise of the Resistance because I wanted to go for the opening of that. Unfortunately, I've got a lot of people who shared my post on my GoFundMe, but nobody actually donated or anything. Um, even encountered one person that I already had a pretty good suspicion that their profile was more of trying to con me out of money, especially when I decided to message them, see what uh, they would do, and they actually requested that I pay $35 uh, for a fee to get money from them, which basically is a uh, big red light, the big red alarm. Like, no, if you're wanting money from somebody that needing money, yeah, you're probably up to something. Um, I am hoping though that I can at least do something to get stuff out there, to get vlogs out there. I've actually been thinking about um, going to downtown Disney. I ended up getting for Christmas a laptop and a camera, uh, but I need a reason to be able to use them, hopefully. Um, but I do hope that I can get this going, get this taken care of. Um, you know, there is other Disney things that I could do until this channel can get going, can gain steam, until I can get what I need to get my my annual passport set up. Uh, get that taken care of to where I can eventually um, start uh, giving out the content that I want to do. Um, I also have a Patreon page at the moment, trying to think of perks that I can end up doing for those who end up donating. But I do look forward to doing this because the first time that I went to Disneyland, I did not want to leave. I wanted to stay there. I even want to become a cast member there if that ends up happening, if everything falls right for that. But I do hope that I can eventually give out this content, and I do hope that I eventually will be able to get the help that I need to get the channel going. Uh, I will eventually uh, have content for anything that I end up doing. I will hopefully end up posting about any Disney movies that I go see. Sorry, um, or anything new that comes out. I also hope to eventually, if everything goes well, do other parks like Universal, Knott's Berry Farm, um, SeaWorld, any of these parks. But hopefully, if I can get this going, if I can get everything going the way that it needs to be, that it will end up uh, being entertaining for you. No, I end up, like I said, first time I went, I ended up falling in love with Disneyland, and I want to show how much that I love the park. And I want you to see my adventures, see everything that I end up doing. Uh, and I do think all the YouTubers that with their videos inspired me. And I will post a link to my GoFundMe and my Patreon page below. And I hope that I will be able to get the help that I need to get this started. That I can get the funds to get this started. Like I said, I'm trying to work it out myself, but I also having to deal with life itself because we always have bills that we gotta take care of. You know, life is not always about the fun and games. You also have to make sure that you have a way of living as well. But hopefully we can get this. I can get this taken care of. I will also hopefully be uh, revealing any news that's coming out, anything that ends up coming out on Disneyland, like updates that might be going on with uh, renovations of rides, anything new coming to the park. That I'll be able to get those covered. But uh, I will end up saying, you know, um, I do thank everyone that has inspired me, uh, especially channels like Fresh Baked Disney. I love watching them as and Best Life Beyond and Adam the Woo. You know, those guys have definitely inspired me on wanting to uh, start this channel, and hopefully I will be seeing you guys pretty soon. Well, gonna log out. You know, if you do want to support this channel, if you do want to eventually see the content that I want to provide, like, subscribe, uh, help me out with my GoFundMe, and help me out with my Patreon. Uh, thank you, and thank you, and have a good night and a wonderful weekend.